Yo.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah.
Yapping in the kitchen.
Yo, it's Dwayne K.
Jay the speaker.
And we got a special guest, a suspected Uber driver.
She got a question for us today. Woo! So hit us with the question.
Oh, no. She's gotta throw out the question. So what's the question?
Okay, so say you meet a girl at the club, or you see a girl at the club, and you're feeling this girl.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, body looking right.
Mm.
And you're inquiring about the girl, and you end up meeting the girl, and you exchange numbers with her.
Mm-hmm.
At the club? At the club?
Mm-hmm.
So, once you exchange numbers with her, you hit her up, she takes a while to hit you back. And it's like you're pursuing her, not really getting much from her.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as she turns around and she's like, you know what, I'm going to give this guy some time. He no longer wants or is feeling that girl as much. Why is that?
Okay. So basically, just to recap, the question was, when a guy pursues a girl and she finally gives him the time of day, what possibly causes a guy to just decide, you know what, I'm not going to pursue her anymore? So do you have any insight on that? Or?
I got a couple theories. Like, I've had personal situations where, like, I'm after this girl. Like, I remember I met this girl at a gas station. I was just talking trash. I was just whatever. I have nothing to lose, whatever. She's dead. She's looking fine. I was like, yo, it's a big woman, right?
Yeah.
I started talking about her tattoos. Why you got tattoos and blah, 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 blah. And she's responding. So I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Got the number. I'm thinking this is going nowhere because she mentioned some man in the picture. And I'm like, yo, hit her back. She ain't saying nothing. I call her again. She's not saying nothing. I call her again. She's like, yeah, meet me here. I'm like, all right. So I'm hyped. I'm going there. Yeah, what's going on? And then I talked to her, and I was like, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. This can go through. And then something goes through, get through. But then I'm like, I don't know. I feel like something inside was saying she was a higher level than me. Mm-hmm. So when I got it, I was like, what the hell? Like, I thought you was, it's my fault because I put her on this pedestal that no one could live up to. So when she dealt with me, it's like to say, what am I? Am I a ragamuffin or what? But why am I feeling like this? Like she shouldn't deal with me. But I found out something about myself recently. I love to chase. A woman is more valuable when I can't have them. I know it's sad to say, but it's something that I've learned about myself. When I can't have a woman and like, yo, I'm going to bed thinking about her. I'm like, yo, should I, beat the meat? Or I'm like, nah, fuck beating the meat. I gotta go after. But once I get the girl, it's like, I don't know. Part of me is like, yo, why was I thinking so high of her?
Yeah. See, I'm the total opposite. Like, I can't really mess with a girl if she's making me chase her. And I think this is one of the reasons why, to touch on your question. So imagine you, Jay the speaker, you apply to Walmart. They make you do 10 interviews. You have to do 20 tests, and then they eventually give you the job, right? Do you consider Walmart to be a job of high class?
No.
But how would you have known that until you got the job? Right? So my whole thing is maybe when guys finally get the girl, what is she showing different? What justifies that chase? That's my whole question. What is justifying the chase? Because if you're doing everything that another girl is doing, the guy's just going to be like, yo, you're just like another girl. But let's say, for example, you're holding him down. You're like, okay, you know what? Yeah, you chase me. Yo, let me cook something for you. Or let's go out to dinner and it's on me. Do you think he's going to get tired of you?
Yeah, I hear that.
So that's how I look at things. So that's why for me, I don't really chase girls because I know the outcome is going to be the same. But the ones who are different are going to show you they're different without the chase. So that's how I look at it. And that's why I think that that's why guys lose interest in girls who make them chase once they get what they want, because there's nothing that's keeping them there. Right. And it's just like, that's why girls lose interest in guys who chase them, because it's like, yeah, you chase me, but there's nothing valuable about you. And I think that's why girls like guys who really don't chase them, because it's like, this guy's not chasing me. I got to find out why he's not chasing me. What is it about him that's not chasing me? So it's like, I don't know. That's how I look at it.
Vice versa from the girl's point of view. They're not, I wouldn't expect every girl who gives her number out to just throw out the pom pom, right? Because You know, you gotta hold yourself in high regard. You know, to some level, to some standard. So, if I'm a girl now and I got the prize, right? For a guy now to deserve the prize, there gotta be something that he does or something that is important to me. So if I like people who are persistent, right? Persistence can lead into, okay, this guy's definitely about his work.
But hold on,
Definitely about his purpose because he's persistent. Because if he's so persistent about me, why wouldn't he be persistent about stuff he wants in real life?
But hold on.
Right?
The question is, what is the prize? Because we just talked about this. What are you bringing to the table?
But that's the thing. Like, as a guy, like, you gotta take the risk. You know that. I know that. You're out there hunting. You decide you're a hunter. You go in the field. You don't know what you're gonna get. Could be deer here.
Yeah.
But you don't know. What if you go see a baby? Like, what the hell? I don't want that. That's not gonna last me for the winter.
But
if you see a big one, and it's like, yo, good. But then, that deer's been wounded already, and it's like, the meat's all spoiled. So as a man, you gotta take that risk.
But
you
as
don't know what you're gonna get.
As a hunter, do you think you could recognize a unicorn? What as a unicorn is gonna show you different from a horse? As a hunter, because a unicorn has a horn. A unicorn is gonna act differently. So if every other girl is making you chase, she's just like every other girl.
But then vice versa. If you just talk to the girl, hey, what's up, girl? Get her at the club, and then next whatever week she's coming over to your place. It's like, yo, this happened before in her life. You're gonna place a judgment.
You are, but
So
but as a hunter, but like I said, as a hunter, you have to be able to recognize how is her coming over different from another girl coming over. So maybe she came over. Yeah, you could have like, yo, I've talked to girls that I've whopped, and we spoke about this too. I talked to girls that I met the same day. Sorry, not the same day. I met her one day, whopped her on the first date, but we talked for a longer period of time. And the reason why we talked is because she's not BSing with me. And I'm more drawn to a girl who doesn't BS and who's straight up, because that means I could be 100% real. You could be 100% real. If I know you're following what society tells you to do, which is, don't give it up, wait 3 months. I already know you're playing games. So I already know if we get the tad bit serious, that whole relationship is going to be based off a game. So how is it going to work?
Well, vice versa now. Like, if a girl can explain to me why she don't want to give it up and make it make sense, then I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said earlier in the other episodes. Like, what are you about then? You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you.
What's different about you? Explain to me your landscape on life right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we can go. If you're talking like, yo, I'm still a student and blah blah blah, I'm like, all right, cool. You got ambition, da 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 da. But if there's nothing significant in your words, like, it's gonna be tough for me to say, yo, I'm gonna wait this out, because I can wait it out and have other girls on the side.
Pretty
That's
much.
what girls kind of forget. Like, a guy can't play you and play like 10 girls at the same time. But at the same time, you got to look at it from a girl's perspective. I feel like they got to be particular with what they succumb to. Mm-hmm. Because when you deal with a guy and you give yourself to a guy, you're succumbing to him or being submissive to the man in those moments. So you don't really want any whack guy. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to challenge him, in a sense, or test, as they like to say, and see what he's about, and look, because during those first dates, she should have a good enough evidence of what you are and who you are as a person and what you're dealing with.
But bro, let me tell you something. Girls know within the first 30 seconds. 30 seconds, is it? So they say, yeah. First 30 seconds if they're going to sleep with you. So they already know. So it's all a game, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
I know.
We're all playing a foolish game. So that's why I said, listen, you don't play the game.
Yeah.
If you know what you want, and remember, this goes back to another show. Please believe it. They're hornier than you and I. Right? So if they have twice the nerve endings in their, in their area than we do, obviously they're more inclined to want to be pleased than a guy. So don't try to take me around that maze trying to figure out who I am, because other girls are doing that too. So what that's showing me is you're just putting yourself in the category of other girls. So
But then how does a woman show her quality over another girl?
Exactly. But see, they're not taught to do that. They're taught that, right off the bat, I'm the prize. So I don't know, man. So that's pretty much what I would say. So anyway, so what would you say in terms of why guys lose interest based
Yeah.
on what we just said.
I feel like the girl has to be able to show her something different about her
Yeah,
to catch the guy to feel. Guy gotta feel like, yo, I can't lose this girl.
exactly.
Once he says that, then he's good. But then from a female's perspective, you gotta figure out how do you show that to that guy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
without following traditional standards.
Exactly, because the whole chase element is one way they've been taught. Like, yo, I gotta close off, and I gotta flake on him a couple times, and blah blah blah. That's gonna show my value, but that doesn't really show your value.
No.
Honestly, I feel if the girl's like, yo, okay, you wanna talk to me? Boom, what are you about? And she
Pretty
puts some pressure
much.
on the
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
then he's gonna be
And
or
he's gonna leave.
Be smooth like silk going through the waves, surfing.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he could do that, then yeah, give him a chance. But if he's, you know what I'm saying, it's tough. It's tough because, like you said, girls haven't been taught to show, why are you valuable?
Yeah.
And that's a question I would throw now back to the women out there. How do you show you're valuable next to the other girl? That's
To show him that the chase was worth the time.
yeah, worth it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And just to touch on that, and that's probably why we see, and there's nothing wrong with big women, but you usually see a lot of big women with the kids, the husband, and the whole nine. So maybe they come straight up. Yo, listen, I like you, you like me. Let's get it popping. But anyways, this is Dwayne K.
Jay the Speaker.
And we're yapping in the kitchen.